Hello, Friday here once again. This is episode 2 of Airsoft myth busting. What we are going to do today is we're going to explore one of my pet peeves, honestly. For a couple of years now, I've been helping out in an ambush with chronoing, whether it be roughing or on my team Bad Influence. Now, sometimes when people come in with a hot AEG and they just got it or something like that, or something's not right, and they have a lower power battery, say they're running at level 1, they'll say, oh, let me go switch my battery and the FPS will be lower. Now, I want to see if that's the case. I honestly believe that this is not the case. The voltage of the battery will not affect FPS. It will only affect rounds per second. So, thanks to my sponsor, Jackal Tactical, more on them later, that I was able to get one of these. This is a Valken ASL, this is a Valken Tango. The only real difference is the rail. So this is generally what someone would use if they were having those imaginations or machinations of running a lower voltage battery in a gun. So we got something similar to that. And also, we are using 0.2 gram BBs for this test. The reason why we're using 0.2 is because a lot of websites gauge your replicas on 0.2s, so that'll give everyone a jerk. They have to mow the lawn today. Everyone has to mow the lawn today, right? Oh no, that's a motorcycle. Alright, that motorcycle's gone. I lost my train of thought. Also, thanks to Jackal, I was able to get most of these batteries that I have everything from a 7.4 LiPo all the way to 11.1. I also have an 8.4 NiCad and a 9.6 NiCad to show you some differences and also to possibly show a gradual scale in voltage, hopefully. Now, in order to be as forefront as possible, I'm going to take the butt plate off and hang the battery out of it so you see on every test what battery is in the gun. This is so then you don't think I'm cheating and putting in a 12.4 RC battery, which I wasn't able to get, but that would be way overkill for this gun and probably burn the contacts out. But we got good sampling, and hopefully this helps us prove a point or disprove a point. Now, I know you're probably going to say in the comments, oh, what about the C rating? The C rating is important. Well, as you can see here, this is a 30C, and this is a 20C. We're basically going off of voltage here. We're not going off of C rating, which is cycles. It gets confusing. If you want to learn more about it, I'll probably pin a video in the comments or put it in the description. I don't know at this point. I'll probably have a message right here on where it is. So you can go ahead and learn about that. But it's probably not going to have that big of an impact on this test. Now, what are the other parts of my setup? Well, right here, I got my phone filming the chrono so you guys can see the readings right here. And then beyond that, on my garage door, I have a backstop with some foam that flew in my yard during one windstorm, and I'm not complaining. The BBs don't go through it, they get caught right in it, so it's less of a mess, and I'm not gonna have anything hit me in the eye. Now, just in case, because this is Airsoft, eye protection. I'm going to be wearing some eye protection during this test, just so that I don't lose any of my eyes. Now, you only get 2 of these, so I gotta protect them somewhat. Now, I'd like to tell you a little bit more about Jackal Tactical. Jackal Tactical is everything you need, whether you're starting out or building your next replica from scratch. They have rifles, pistols, snipers, LMGs, BBs, gear, a huge U selection, and so much more. Come check them out at jacktac.com or in person at 729 Walnut Street, Lebanon, PA, or at their ambush location during Airsoft walk-ons. Links are in the description below. Now, for this test, what we're going to do is we're going to do 10 shots for FPS, and then we're going to just dump the mag for RPS. So then that'll give us a good idea of what the RPS is with the battery, and also the average FPS with the 10 shots. And we're going to be going weakest to strongest voltage. So we're going to start off with a 7.4 LiPo. Now, one top tip, like I like to tell people, if you're having issues getting the battery in the gun, what you want to do is you want to retract the stock all the way. And then, once you get the battery in, extend the stock all the way so then the battery seats properly. Quack, damn you. Alright, so we got the 7.4 in there. and wrong pocket. And our Leaf Force mag loaded with .2s. So that goes in. I'll fire with some for 3, 2, 1. Looks like that last one in the string will be one more. Alright, that one registered. Alright, now time for ROF. Alright, that gives us a good average. Okay, I cut my recording, load the BBs, and this just happened to me. So I pressed a little too hard, and the mag actually split. Now I will say I had this Leaf Force mag for about 10 years. So just a side experiment. 10 years is about the average lifespan for a Leaf Force mag. So if you want decent mid caps, get a Leaf Force. We're switching to an Aries mag. Basically same mold, just so you can see how many BBs I have left. Alright, so now we are using a 8.4 NiCad. Generally, these would be your tester batteries or the batteries that's included with the gun, which is not that good, or it would be used with AKs. I actually grabbed this one from an AK that was only usable. I'm going to return it, but generally this is the tester battery that people have. Alright, loading it up. Firing. Alright. So that was 10 shots. And now we're going to be full on it for RPS. Alright. Now we're going to do a 9.6 1600 milliamp NiCad battery. This is what people generally use with this kind of gun. Alright, now it's time for full on. I'll do a couple more. Full on. Last but not least, we are going to use the 1100 milliamp 11.1. Generally, I would not advise using 11.1 with this gun, as it could burn the trigger contacts out over time, but we're only using it for a short while, so we're pretty safe with it. Alright, firing some. Shit off the chrono, or those 2 shots were shit off the chrono. Alright, now time for RPS. Alright, now time to go back through the footage of the chrono and just observe my results real quick.
2 very boring minutes later.
Okay, so in our testing, we saw a 7.4 LiPo shoot at 349 FPS on the low end and about this number here on the high end, which, reviewing the footage, actually shot lower FPS wise than an 8.4 and 9.6 and an 11.1. Now I just want to test it one more time because this gun was sitting out here in the cold for a little bit and it could have gotten warmed up a little bit, so let's make sure these results are not a fluke. We're only going to test FPS because RF is not going to matter. Okay, that's what I expected. Now that test right there kind of proved what I was saying, that this replica was sitting out in the cold for a little bit before we started shooting. We didn't do that many test fires with it. We did 1 or 2 to check the batteries. Then I let it sit for an hour or 2, and then I came back and checked on it. So, what we can conclude is that the voltage does not correlate to a higher FPS. Now, a higher voltage will correlate with a higher ROF. Now, in this video here, you can see that when you start applying more voltage to a motor, it's going to make something move a lot more quicker, till eventually you burn it out. Now, if you keep using 11.1 on this, you're eventually going to break something. But if you use 11.1 for a short period of time, you're going to be fine. So, if you're watching this and you think you can cheat chrono by using a lower voltage battery, sadly, as we conclude in this test, you are mistaken. So, we can conclude that myth busted. Or something like that. Now, anyways, thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for the latest and greatest content. And I'll see you around, guys.